It's Willow again, and I am with my second spirit of the night. This spirit also came to me in a doll. The doll's kind of in bad shape, but it does have those like sleepy eyes on it. So I do need to do some work on this doll. Came with this dress that has like a lot of stains on it. I'm going to try to get the stains out, and this spirit said that they would like a little fixing up. So I do have this wig that I'm going to be putting on the doll. The spirit says they love the wig. They think it's really cute. So this is going to be the doll that the spirit is attached to. It makes some noise, so I'm wondering if this is like one of those like mama dolls. I don't know. It's kind of old. I don't know if there's any... Yeah, there's something like hard in the back. So there was something that this doll did. I don't know. It doesn't do it anymore though. Anyway, I have not actually really spoken to this spirit. This doll was given to me by a friend. There was a spirit, and that spirit said, I want to go on to another home. It's okay. So instead of like, finding out any preliminaries, I decided I'd do it all on camera. So I'm going to start talking with this spirit now. Young female that's attached to this. You're kind of spoiled. I'm getting a little bit of brat. Were you an only child? Yeah. I want to say she died like around the beginning of the last century. And then when did you die? 1912. She died in 1912. She didn't make it into her teens. Are you 12 years old? 11. She's 11. Her family had money. I can see her. In fact, she has blonde hair like that, with the curls. Of course, it's like up, like half up, half down. She's got blue eyes. She has this like lilac. It's a very light lilac dress. And it has white lace. It's got a big lilac bow. That was strange. She can be a real snot when she wants to be. I get that. I get that feeling from her, that she can be a real snot. She was spoiled. Her family had money. Were you raised by a nanny, pretty much? Yeah. Parents were away a lot. Her father worked for a bank. He wasn't just like a regular banker. He did something where they traveled a lot. The mother was with him. And they didn't bring her. So she was kind of alone in this big house with just servants and her governess. That's why she got to be spoiled. Because servants couldn't really discipline. And the governess wasn't that good at it, so she kind of was spoiled. And it was that it was being spoiled and stubborn and headstrong that ended up costing her life because she was having a temper tantrum about something. And she ran out the front door. And I see a horse like mowing her down, and then the carriage running over her. And that's how she died. Her head. The horse like plowed into her. It wasn't from any, because she did have like internal injuries, but it was the bleeding on the brain from her head hitting the, I believe it was the curb. Yeah. Did you learn anything from being stubborn and then ending up dying? I need to listen more. That's what she said. I need to listen. Do you regret being like that stubborn? She says not about everything. She says I could have been a better girl. Have you thought about it a lot? Yeah, she has. I know you've been obeying the rules while you've been here. And I do appreciate that. I mean, it must be hard. I mean, you're probably like really curious about a lot of stuff that goes on. And it must be like kind of hard. But I do appreciate it, so thank you. I see the name Bettina. It's not Betty, it's Bettina. But that's not her first name. Is it Louise, your first name? Or is it Louisa? Louise. Now, is Bettina your middle name? Yes. Louise Bettina Parker. Parker is your last name? Louise Bettina Parker. I'm hearing Hudson. Are you talking about Hudson, New York? Is that where you're from? Hudson, New York? So, do you prefer, because she said Bettina first, do you prefer to be called Bettina? She prefers Bettina. She said the servants, she used to hear the servants call her Bratina. Yep. So what kind of home did you want to find? I mean, did you want to find a home where you could be more active? Yeah. She wants to be more interactive and are you still gonna be a brat and have temper tantrums if people tell you not to do something? She is who she is. The way she's headstrong. So she wants to do what she wants to do. But you wouldn't do anything evil or malicious. You wouldn't cause anybody like damage or harm or something. She says no. But you want to play with stuff. You want to play with the TV. You want to play with the computer. You want to play with the phones, and yeah. She wants to get into all that because she's curious. She wants to figure things out. She's not stupid. She's smart. She's very smart. And I think that was a lot of the problem. She was kind of like too smart for her own good. And she would get very bored with her lessons. And the boredom is what kind of led to the trouble. I think maybe if you keep her occupied, that might help. I think, like, I don't know, like maybe like books on tape or something. Did you like books? You did like stories? Yeah. So say if somebody left the house to go to work and they had an audio book playing for you, would you still get into like a bunch of trouble and stuff? She said if I didn't care for the book. She's like, if the book bores me. But if it's a really good story, would you be sitting there and listening? Yeah. What kind of books do you like? Do you like science fiction? Do you like Jules Verne? Yeah, you like fantasy books? Okay. Do you like romance books? She's 11. She's like, I don't like romance. She's like, I like fantasy. Do you know what steampunk is? Yeah? Do you like the steampunk books? Yeah. Do you like war books? Yeah. Do you like learning about history? Yeah. So, like, if somebody was watching, like, maybe the History Channel, would you sit down and watch and not get into trouble? Yeah. Do you like watching ghost hunting shows? Yeah. That might end up giving you ideas, though. About other stuff that you could get into. Sticking out a tongue at me. So you want a home where they'll engage you and they won't get mad if you get into stuff? Is that basically what you're looking for? Do you care if it's a man or a woman? She doesn't really care for women too much. I think her governess is kind of like, I think the female staff in her house was kind of mean to her. Yeah. I think they were kind of mean. Would you want to be in a house where there are other kids? Okay. What if it was a nice lady that had kids? Would you be okay in that? Yeah? Okay. She said, can I have toys? What kind of toys do you want? Do you want, like, stuffed animals? No. Well, yeah. She likes dollies. They have to be pretty dollies. She says, I don't want ugly ones. I don't want ugly. They have to be pretty. Okay. What if they gave you a little horsey? She likes horses. Okay. Is there anything else you want me to cover for you, Bettina? She says she's really, really bored here. And she hopes somebody will take her soon. She really, really wants to get out of here. I have a feeling she'd probably break a lot more of my rules if I didn't have so many spirit guardians that would be like, excuse me? Uh-huh. You see? See what I'm saying? She would so be breaking rules here left and right if I didn't have so many snitches. Even the other little kids would snitch her out. She doesn't get along too well with my other kids here. Because they're tattletales. So yeah, she says she really wants to go soon, so she hopes somebody will take her very quickly. Because she's like kind of done with this place. she's like so done here. And she's like, finally, you're like putting me up for sale so I can get out of here. So, I think that's it for you, Bettina, right? We're good? Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on cleaning up her doll, cleaning up her dress as best as I can. Attaching the wig to her, and then I don't know, I might even just like give her something else to wear. I don't know. I mean, the doll itself needs a little cleaning up. Technically the body really isn't in that bad of a shape. There's like some stain. There's a stain there. There's a couple of stains here. I think it's probably from a doll stand or something. It's just like the outer costume and like this weird diaper that was on it that's in really bad shape. But the doll itself, and there's no odors on the doll, so it's not like this is mold or anything. And the doll is in pretty good shape otherwise. I mean, the eyes still open and close. You know, the vinyl is nice, and it is a vinyl doll. The vinyl is still nice and firm. It doesn't have like that chalky, it doesn't have like that feeling that it's like chipped or sticky. So overall, the doll's in really good condition. It's just the costume, and I may just end up changing the costume. So that is it for Bettina, and I will go ahead and edit this and put this up, and I think that's it for here. So thanks for watching again, guys.